I can't even see the chat now. Unbelievable. I hate streaming on. I hate it. I hate streaming on the phone, man. It's because it's so fucking complicated. Like, so annoying. I hate streaming on the phone. What happened was I had to change the charger because the phone died. Top chat, live chat, such as potential. What's happening? Can you guys hear me? What's up, Luke Richards? Hey, Hagler's bald head. Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Thanks for letting me know, Luke. Hagler's bald head. Are you talking about Marvin Hagler there? The phone died on me, man. This is probably going to be the last time I stream on the phone until my desktop arrives, because I always have issues when it comes to streaming on the phone. You hear that fake boxing news about Joshua's punching power being like a woman's? That's what Blue Ball said. It's just so annoying, man. Salute, hey 12 rounder, welcome to the stream. By the way, welcome DJ Cranium. Wilder is a serial ducker. Aaron Mason, welcome to the stream. Why is it no one seems to be able to see the way Wilder telegraphs and jumps into his right hand and slip it and counter? I don't know. No idea. Welcome, Mendoza. I think I'm saying your name wrong all the time. It's Mando Solo S, but I say Mendoza. I don't know why I say Mendoza, but I say it for some reason. But I know it's like it's not actually Mendoza. Because they're bums. What a knockout though. Fair play to Wilder. Yeah, the knockout was vicious. I love Jim's Gray's questions. Again, I apologize. The phone died literally while I was streaming. While I just started. And then I got myself another charger, and it doesn't seem to be dying. So, it doesn't seem to be charging. I mean, it doesn't seem to be dying. So that's why it got off out of nowhere. Maniac, welcome to the stream. What the fuck? Oh shit! Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually just rewatching Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale. Accidentally pressed the unmute button. Aha! Devastating knockout. Yes. Yes. Wilder's trying to make AJ fight his retirement payday. Wilder's trying to make as much money as he can against Anthony Joshua. That's what it is, really. What's up, Daniel Castro? Welcome to the stream. Kind of feel bad for Breazeale. He got knocked out too damn fast. Yeah, but it was gonna happen. Either way, it was gonna happen. Breazeale has no defense. He walks forward with absolutely no head movement. He would have knocked down round 3, 4, 5. It really doesn't matter. It would have eventually happened. Sup Rex, sup Fork Bender. Welcome to the stream, man. Adam T, welcome to the stream. It's like he had a punching bag. Breazeale is a heartless garbage to me. I don't think he's heartless. I don't think he's heartless, because if he was heartless, he would have quit against Amir Mansour. If he was heartless, he would have quit when he got hurt, seriously hurt against Izu Ogono. Dominic Breazeale has always been a guy who had heart. It's just he couldn't get up. He got hit flush. He got hit flush with a Deontay Wilder right hand. He couldn't get back up. It wasn't like he got hit and he stayed for the count. He was out on, like, when he landed, when he was on the floor, like, he was out for like a minute. It looked like he was to sleep. He was literally put to sleep. I'm actually seeing the rematch. I mean, the replay right now. When he got dropped, he was actually asleep. Then he woke up as the referee was counting. Yeah, he woke up as the referee was counting, and then he got up. He tried to get up, but I did not think like he was heartless. He did not get up because he couldn't get up. It's kind of like when George Foreman knocked out Michael Moore. Michael Moore tried getting up, but he was out. I'm pretty sure he was embarrassed when he got knocked out cold against a 45-year-old, washed up George Foreman. But that's the thing. When you get hit, like that, your legs are gone. Like, not even a joke. Look at the replay. He was literally out cold for it. It's like he woke up when the ref got to like count 5. He woke up and then he was trying, but that's just perfect timing. I use my penis for dusting things. Joshua beats Wilder in 4 rounds. Drug testing equal what? Wait, what? All of a sudden, none of the interest in career high paydays. Case closed. Damn, man. I had like 40 people in here. Now I only got 15. Shit. When he got up, he was stumbling. Yeah. I don't think like he was heartless when he got dropped. Like he was hurt. He was out. He was out. Chris Woods, welcome back to the stream. Whispers of Wilder versus White in August? What? I didn't know about that. I have not heard about that, Chris Woods. Wilder's brother probably used the same drugs. Yeah, you see, I'm watching the well, I just finished watching the rematch. The fight again. Oh, wait. AJ fights have strict drug testing in place. These frauds can't fight him. They're all on PEDs. What do you guys think of the fact that Dominic Breazeale did not get an interview or refused to have an interview after the fight? I think he did that just because he was embarrassed, I think he was embarrassed because he was saying how I'm going to knock out Deontay Wilder. I'm going to be the new WBC champion. Deontay Wilder, I need an urban dictionary to understand what the fuck he's saying because I don't understand this guy. And then he got knocked out in 30 seconds. I feel he just felt embarrassed because I would feel embarrassed. Imagine I went around talking so much shit. I'm gonna fuck this dude up. He a bum. He ain't shit. And then I fight him and I get knocked out in about a minute. I would feel embarrassed. So I think he just felt embarrassed about that. Bitcoin boxing. Welcome to the stream, bro. Rect, is that your picture in your YouTube profile? No, that's not my picture. That's not me. That's actually iDubbbz TV. That's iDubbbz. When I created my channel, I was a big fan of iDubbbz TV, and I just put him as an avatar, and I never changed him. I can't believe I got 23 views and I only got 12 thumbs up. Smash that. Get them get them thumbs up to 100. To 100. However Blue Wall says 100. Smash them thumbs up to 100, boy. Put picture up, bro. Maybe I will. I was going to say, I guess you are a black dude. I'm actually not black. A lot of people think that, a lot of people have actually told me in the past that they thought I was black. And I'm like, nah, I'm actually not. You know what's funny? In my original channel, I actually used to do videos just putting myself in the on the video, But then I stopped doing that. That was like in my original channel. People need to stop comparing Anthony Joshua to Dominic Breazeale. Now talk about how great Wilder is and how everyone is a coward and how he's your king. What? The post-fight interviewer slagged Breazeale off. Why should he talk to him? What are you then? What do you think I am? Leonardo, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you took the time to stop by, bro. Breazeale fought too emotional. He was more disciplined when he fought AJ. So you think that's why he got knocked out faster? I don't think so. I just think it's styles, man. Are you white? I'm not white. I just think it's styles. You feel me? Like, Anthony Joshua is not a guy to just go in there and knock somebody out cold. He breaks his opponent down, He breaks his opponent down. Wilder's a guy who, and again, he breaks his opponent down. When he beat Dominic Breazeale, he broke him down. All right. At the end of the fight, like, Breazeale was a beaten man. Like, when he ended him in, I believe it was round 7, Breazeale just was beaten up by then. When it came to Wilder, he caught him flush, and that's what happens. You get knocked out, you get caught flush. What does his fucking ethnicity matter? Yeah, nah, credit where it's due. He smashed, yeah. Oh, what do you guys think? Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. If Deontay Wilder fought Dillian Whyte, I'm picking Deontay Wilder to KO Dillian Whyte. I'm picking Deontay Wilder to KO Dillian Whyte. 110%. I just think he's tailor-made for Deontay Wilder's right hand. And I know people feel that Dillian Whyte could beat Deontay Wilder. I understand why. I think Dillian Whyte's a top fighter. But I see him getting knocked out by Deontay Wilder right hand. All right, that's just my opinion. I'm not hating on Dillian Whyte. I like Dillian Whyte. I think he deserves a shot against Deontay Wilder, but I don't see him being able to take Wilder's right hand. I'm telling you that right now. Breazeale had no game plan. He never has no game plan. His game plan is to take your best punches with his face. He said Wilder is number 1 and tried to justify Ortiz rejecting and ducking. Wilder had a tougher time with Jim Gray than Breazeale. Oh, yeah, because Jim Gray was asking him the tough questions. After Whyte rocks him. What's up, the Quags? Whyte's a slow starter. Wilder might jump him. Yeah, Whyte is a slow starter. And you know what's funny about that? Is at the start of Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale, at the start of it, the commentators, the Showtime commentators were saying that Dominic Breazeale is a slow starter. And you saw what happened. I I like Dillian White, and I think he deserves a shot against Deontay Wilder, but I just don't see. I just see him getting caught, man. I see him getting caught, and it's not gonna be pretty if he gets caught, man. It's not gonna be. I'm telling you, man. I want Deontay Wilder to fight Dillian White. You know why? Because I want to give Deontay Wilder credit. I want to give Deontay Wilder credit. People say I'm a Deontay Wilder hater, but I want to give Deontay Wilder credit. I want to go on here and say, man, he just knocked out Dillian White. Dillian White is a top heavyweight. He's a top contender. He's a problem. Okay, that's why I want to see him in there to beat Dillian White because I feel he could beat him. Just so I could come in here and give him credit, you know. I don't want to see him duck Dillian White. Masario Sullivan made it mad obvious that he's protecting Wilder. I got 29 viewers. How come I don't got 29 thumbs up? Please smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. White is kind of slow. He would get knocked out just like Breazeale. I agree, Daniel. Don't you find it interesting that Ortiz, Wilder, White, Fury, all of these guys all of a sudden aren't interested in career high paydays versus AJ? It's the drug testing, man. Wake up. Yeah. Well, Ortiz definitely got popped dirty for drugs in the past. What's his name? Dillian White. I believe he was caught with an over-the-counter type of drug. I don't know if Deontay Wilder's on drugs, so I'm not going to come out here and accuse Deontay Wilder of being on drugs because he hasn't failed any test or anything. The same thing about Anthony. I'm not going to accuse AJ of being on drugs either because unless I see that they failed tests, then I'll blame them. Then I'll accuse them. I mean, White's left hook can cost. Yeah, if he's close enough, he has to be close to Deontay Wilder. Matter of fact, if Dillian White fights Deontay Wilder, he needs to be as close as possible to Deontay Wilder. He needs to be right in Deontay Wilder's grill. Because Dillian White, in my opinion, is a devastating puncher. When Dillian White catches an opponent, flush on the chin, you see what happens. He put Lucas Browne in a coma. Rest in peace, Lucas Browne. He literally killed Lucas Browne. I think he took his soul away. He killed him. Lucas Browne died for a minute when he got knocked out against Dillian White. I'm sorry if that offends anyone, but it's the truth. He died for a minute when he got dropped by Dillian White. And you saw what happened when he caught Derek Chisora. But if you notice, they were all close to Dillian White because Dillian White is not the tallest heavyweight. I believe he's like 6'4". So he needs to be right next to you to be able to land his power punches. So I think that Dillian White needs to get up close because Wilder is taller. He has the longer reach. So he needs to get up close to Wilder and be able to land that. Only one fight we need as fans. We know, Fork Bender, it's Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Mendoza says, nah, White will come in with his hands up and push him back. White is sport fighter and Wilder can't fight backwards. Dave Graham, welcome to the stream. We got 40 viewers and we don't got 40 thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button. Didn't Wilder just put on 20 pounds of muscle in like 12 weeks too? Didn't his brother get done for PEDs a few months ago? These are all bum frauds. So, Maniac, you think that Deontay Wilder's on PEDs? All right, you think Deontay was on PEDs? Deontay Wilder has fought. He weighed in 223 when he fought Dominic Breazeale, but Deontay Wilder has weighed in heavier than that. He once fought at 230, so Deontay Wilder has always been a guy that he goes up and down. In one fight, he's 230, and the other fight, he's 219, and the other fight, he's 212, and the other fight, he's 220. He's a guy who goes up and down in weight. I've never seen Deontay Wilder over 230. He's normally like from 230 to 215, around there. But what I've noticed is whenever he fights guys that he feels are, very dangerous fighters, he tends to lose weight. Like when he fought Luis Ortiz, he was 219. If you remember that, he was 219. And when he fought, and that was like his biggest test, right? Up to that day. And when he fought, what's his name? Tyson Fury, he was 212. So he tends to come in heavier when he's fighting guys that he does not perceive as risks, as like, okay, this is going to be a tough fight. But he tends to come in lighter. So I'm telling you right now, when he fights Anthony Joshua, if he ever gets the courage to fight Anthony Joshua, you're going to see him come in very light. He's probably going to come in around 215. I'm telling you. Because he's going to see Anthony Joshua as a threat. Same thing with Dillian White. If he fights Dillian White, he'll come in the same thing. 42 viewers, man. Thank you guys, everyone who's watching. I really appreciate it. I got this like on a playlist, just watching all these fights. I also think that he could KO White, but AJ is the one needs to fight. AJ versus Ruiz prediction. I think AJ beats Andy Ruiz. I think the only way that Andy Ruiz is going to have a chance against Anthony Joshua is if Andy Ruiz fights Anthony Joshua on the inside, because Andy Ruiz is a last generation heavyweight. The guy is 6'2", right? He's a short heavyweight, and I think he has like a 76-inch, 78-inch arm reach. Anthony Joshua is 6'6", and he has like an 81-inch arm reach. So if Andy Ruiz stays on the outside, Anthony Joshua is going to take him apart, man. He's going to destroy him. So he's going to have to get on the inside against Anthony Joshua and throw some freaking body shots, throw some freaking left hooks, throw some power, some short power punches on the inside, because that's the only way I could see him beating Anthony Joshua. But it's going to be very dangerous because Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, throws some really good uppercuts on the inside. So he's going to have to look out for those uppercuts. But as I told you in the past, I don't think Anthony Joshua fights good backing up. That's just my opinion. Every time I say that, I always have someone that disagrees with me. I don't think Anthony Joshua does good fighting backwards. I think he's a fighter that when he comes forward, he does really well. Okay, but I think when he's exhausted and he's being pushed back and he's like up against the ropes and you're like, just watch Anthony Joshua versus Wladimir Klitschko. There's a round in there. There's a round in there where Anthony Joshua punches himself out and he's tired, and Wladimir Klitschko starts putting the feet to the pet. He starts coming forward and he's pushing Anthony Joshua back, and he's litting Anthony Joshua up. I'm telling you, he's litting him up, and Joshua just looks exhausted. And the whole time he's doing this, Joshua is being pushed back. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, so if you get in the inside against Joshua and you push him back like that, you can have success against him. So this is why I've said this many times in the past, and I'm going to continue to say it. In order to beat Anthony Joshua, I feel one way is to go on the inside against him, but to push him back, I think you got to smother him. Okay, that's just one way I think you could beat him. Doesn't mean it's gonna work. Doesn't mean he's gonna actually lose like that if somebody attempts that. God, I got a stupid ass fly in here annoying the crap out of me. Damn, I missed so many comments. Sorry. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll to see all the comments. Mr. Wigmore, welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate you took the time to stop by. Dana, welcome to the stream. Till the date, no more hating Wilder, please. Till the day. I don't hate Wilder, man. I don't hate Wilder. AJ should never force or trying to impress fans by going to early KO. Ruiz is much better than... Yeah, I think Ruiz is better than Dominic Breazeale as well. I agree. Oscar, welcome to the stream. White continues to take the hard way to attack. Yeah, he does. He does. And a lot of people are telling me he might lose against Oscar. I don't know about that, but yo, I saw like a highlight of that dude he's about to fight, Oscar. The dude looks like he's built. He's made out of a tank. Like he looks like a bodybuilder and shit. And like I saw him like pounding away against some guy. But the thing is, like, this is a big step up for the guy Dillian White's fighting. So that's the thing. Like, he's been looking good. This Oscar Vargas guy, however you say his name, but he's never fought somebody as good as Dillian White. So we're gonna see just how good this guy is. I mean, who knows? He might get in there and get his ass whooped against Dillian White, or who knows? Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. Maybe he's gonna go in there and shock me and beat Dillian White up and beat him. We never know. Nexus One, welcome to the stream. Breazeale has no defense and is a human punch bag. Yeah, he's never had defense. He's always been very hittable. He's always been like that. That's why you notice Breazeale, He's been dropped several times. The reason he gets dropped several times is because he doesn't know how to block punches. Like he blocks punches using his face. He uses his face as a form of defense, you know? And that's why I said, bro, this guy's gonna get knocked out unconscious if he thinks he could go in there against Deontay Wilder without any defense. It's not gonna happen. Absolutely not. Wilder could have been a real star. I mean, come on. He's an American heavyweight champion with superior athleticism. He just didn't put in the work. Yeah, like boxers. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a great comment. CMC. That's a great comment. That's the thing. The reason a lot of people don't respect Deontay Wilder as a champion was because of his padded record. That's the reason a lot of people don't respect him. That's the thing. Wilder doesn't have respect when it comes to a lot of boxing fans because he cherry picked throughout his career. Okay, he cherry picked. He had an easy route to face for the WBC champion. He didn't fight anyone to deserve that title, right? And after he became a champion, he was fighting guys like Eric Molina, Joe Tuapas. He was fighting guys that people really never heard of. So this is the thing. That's why people, a lot of people don't respect him. All right. Me personally, me. I'll tell you a story about me right now. A lot of you guys, not you guys, but a lot of Deontay Wilder fans come to my channel, right? And they leave me a comment saying, I'm a fucking Deontay Wilder hater. Give him some credit. You're just a fucking hater. You're an Anthony Joshua dick writer. I get called that a lot. You're an Anthony Joshua dick writer, right? But when I first saw Deontay Wilder, I was rooting for him, okay? I wanted him to beat Wladimir Klitschko. Yes. This was like back in 2012. Back then, Wladimir Klitschko was the number one heavyweight, right? This was before Anthony Joshua turned pro. And I remember back then, I wanted I wanted Deontay Wilder to be the next American heavyweight champion, the next great thing, okay? Because he was a big puncher and he was an American. And I grew up in I started watching boxing in like the mid 2000s. And back then, I'm an American, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Back then, when I first got into boxing, I got into the heavyweight division. Like I was obsessed with the heavyweight division. You know what I was doing? I was going back looking at these I was going on YouTube looking at all the classic heavyweight boxing matches. I was going on Google. I was doing so much researching all the great American champions. And what I realized is America produced so many great American champions. And I remember at the time, I'm like 14, 15 years old, bro. I remember at the time, I was like, yo, what the fuck happened to the American heavyweights? What the fuck happened to the American heavyweights? They all fucking suck. Where's Evander Holyfield? Where's Mike Tyson? Where's Muhammad Ali? Where's fucking Larry Holmes? Where's all these great American champions? How come they all suck? Like I remember looking at the division, the heavyweight division at 15 years old, saying, what the fuck happened to the American heavyweights, the great American heavyweights? All these guys are fucking football players now. Every time a heavyweight would come along, an American heavyweight would come along, there was always a backstory. The backstory was always, oh, this guy used to be a football player. This guy used to be a basketball player. This guy used to play hockey. And before he started boxing, then he got tired of playing that sport, that other sport, because he sucked at it, and he decided to join boxing. And then it made perfect sense to me. I was like, oh, no wonder these American heavyweights suck these days. They suck these days because they didn't start boxing young. They started boxing at like 25. I was so fucking I was angry as when I first got into boxing. All right, as a young kid, like 14, 15, I was angry because I was like, where are all the great American heavyweights? We got great American welterweights. We got great American middleweights. We got great American light heavyweights, but we don't got no fucking great American heavyweights. So I was pissed off. I was like, why couldn't I see Mike Tyson? How come Mike Tyson wasn't around today right now? How come Evander Holyfield? The 90s and the 80s had a lot of good American heavyweights. Okay, and it made me feel like a certain way. So he's from the Ukraine, but he fought out of Germany. No, he was from Germany. No, he was from the Ukraine, but he fought out of Germany. I could never like relate to him. I wanted there to be a new American champion. So when Deontay Wilder came along, okay, and again we had guys like I don't know, Seth Mitchell, Calvin Brock. You want to know what happened? Wladimir Klitschko spanked him, gave him an ass whooping, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, man, that's the best we got. Bum ass Calvin Brock getting his ass whooped against Wladimir Klitschko, and then I remember washed up Hasim Rockman fought Wladimir Klitschko, and I knew he was washed up by the time he fought Wladimir Klitschko, but I was still rooting for him because he was an American. He got destroyed against Klitschko. Then Chris Arreola came along. Everybody was saying he's gonna be he's David Tua. Remember that? They were saying he's the Mexican American version of David Tua. Then he fought Vitaly Klitschko, and he got his ass whooped. One of the Klitschko brothers. That's how it always was. An American heavyweight would fight the Klitschkos. The Klitschkos will beat the crap out of them. Even Tony the Tiger Thompson. Once again, another undefeated American heavyweight came along. He fought Wladimir Klitschko. I rooted for Tony Thompson. I said, please, Tony Thompson, please beat him. He got destroyed against Wladimir Klitschko. Ray Austin, another American, he fought. Every time Wladimir Klitschko would, so then when I saw Deontay, because I told you guys, I used to be very patriotic when I first was a boxing fan. When you first become a boxing fan, I don't care what anybody says, you are very patriotic. When you first become a boxing fan, you are very patriotic. If you're from the UK, you're going to be rooting for your UK boxers. If you're from the United States, you're going to be rooting for the American boxers. If you're from Germany, you're going to be rooting for all the German boxers. That's how you are when you first start. When I first started, I was all American. I just want the Americans to win. I was always rooting for the Americans. That's just how I was, all right? And then Deontay Wilder came along, okay? When Deontay Wilder came along, once again, I was rooting for Deontay Wilder. Shit, I missed so much comments because I was just ranting. Angry Dwarf, welcome to the stream. I'm breaking up? You guys are telling me I'm breaking up. Can you guys hear me? Oh, no. Can you guys hear me? I guess not. Son of a gun. If you guys hear me, please let me know. Klitschko dominated everyone. Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Excuse me. I need to know because I don't know. I guess not. Keep ranting, please. Can you guys just tell me because I heard somebody tell me that my connection there's something wrong with my connection. So to me, that sounds like you guys can't even hear me. We could hear you. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Where where was I getting at? Okay. Where was I getting at? I'm, I'm sorry. Next is one. I'm sorry. I'm using the phone. I'm using the phone, so I really apologize for that. I, that's why I said like I hate live streaming on a phone because it sucks. Like the connection is there's always something. Keep ranting. You're back. Yep. You sound like a darling. What? Yes. Sorry, I just got really in.